Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be checking out this game called KSP. It's a space construction game which looks really cool, and I think I'll give it a try. So if you like this KSP content, give the video a like and maybe subscribe or comment, you know? So as you probably saw from the title, we're going to be making a spaceship that goes to the moon, or the MUN. It's a rather strange name. So let me explain. There's a bunch of different planets in this game KSP, which are all very similar to real life ones. So you've got the sun called Kerbal, you've got Moho as Mercury, you've got Eve as Venus, you've got Kerbal as Earth, obviously, but with two moons instead of one. One is called the MUN, one is called Minimus. Then there's Duna, obviously as Mars. Then there's a big massive gas giant called Jewel, and it's got quite a lot of moons. And then there's a few other planets very far out. So let's build ourselves a cool little ship design. Let's start off with this. This looks good. Then we have to put down a parachute on top. Then let's put down a few fuel tanks. This, by the way, is going to be a lander stage. I think we'll put down this engine, and just for some extra thrust, I'm adding these side engine thingies. So I've got the lander done, and I'm gonna construct the rest of the rocket, and I'll be back with you in a little bit. Alright guys, I've gotten this rocket ship that should be able to go to the moon, or the MUN, I should say. And so basically, the bottom here, we've got 8 of the big engines, then we've got a stage separation thing, then we've got a kind of big engine here, then inside this we've got the lander which we'll use to land on the moon. So let's launch. So let's take off and launch. There we go, we fired up our 8 rocket engines, which is kind of excessive. So the first step in this is getting to orbit. You have to point at this like an angle. So when I go to orbit, I usually like to point about there where that line is, and that will get me a pretty good orbit usually. And right now, this is our trajectory, and so I'm going to circularize, which means I'm just gonna grab this and drag it out until I get a stable orbit, which should be right there. See? So now we've got to burn towards this marker, which is our target, and burning that way will make it so that we get a stable orbit. Oh, look at that! There's our moon, our target later. Since we're out of the atmosphere now, we can deploy this air thing, which just basically stops our lander from getting obliterated. Oh, look at this. We're going to have to start our burn in about 20 seconds. So guys, this is my first KSP video, so if you guys do like it, I would like it if you guys would give me a like and subscribe. Usually I do Stormworks or Ravenfield, so yeah, if you guys like this video, I will do more of it. I will do more of this KSP stuff. And look, there, we just used our ascent stage's fuel, so we just used this thing to burn, and there we go, we're in an orbit, right there. I'm pretty sure 70,000 meters above the surface is where the atmosphere in this game begins, so we should be good. Next step is getting to the MUN. As you can see, it's not spelled properly. In this game, most planets or moons are kind of similar to ones in real life, you know? So look at that. We can get to the moon, the MUN. So right now I'm making our maneuver node, which will get us to there. For some reason I can't get it quite on right. I can't figure out how to do this. I'm not very good with this, you know. So let's see. I can move this up, and it takes quite a bit of messing around with these maneuver thingies to get this right. Ah, there we go. Perfect. And back up a little bit. We wouldn't want to crash into the surface. There we go. That looks like a pretty good maneuver node. So we'll align ourselves to the maneuver node and start burning when the time is right, which in this case is 25 minutes. So now you guys can sit with me and relax as we wait 25 minutes for us to get to the maneuver node. And while you don't worry though guys, I've got a time machine up right here. I can just click it and move forward in time, which is something I'm sure almost every KSP player is glad for, because a lot of the time without that you would have to sit at your computer for days waiting to get to your target. Alright, our burn is coming up. So our burn is coming up and we should burn now. I'm not that good at this game. I've played this game for a while though, to know how to play this game. So guys, I actually just bought this game on my computer. I usually play it on a PS4, but you know, it's actually much worse to play this game on console, as it is with every single other game, you know. So whoa, looks like our trajectory is like going into the moon slightly. I'll just point ourselves outwards and start burning slowly, just a tiny bit. There we go. See, now we're not gonna smack into the ground. Now we just get to add a maneuver here, slow ourselves down until the moon's gravity can capture us. And look at this. We've got ourselves a pretty good maneuver node right here. Now we're just using our engine to slow ourselves down so the moon's gravity can grab us. Oh, look at that. Your camera spins, I think, each time you circularize, which is basically just getting in an orbit. There we go. We should be in an orbit around the moon, and we definitely are. Nice. So now we can add a maneuver to slow ourselves down enough that we kind of crash into the moon. So now I've made a maneuver that will get us onto the moon and low enough so that we can land, which would be good, because you know the whole point of this video is doing a moon landing and all. Alright, so we're gonna quickly fire up our engine a tiny bit. Yep, there we go. Perfect, we're gonna land on the moon. We should land on the moon. Next thing we need to do is actually land the thing, which will be kinda hard. So I'm gonna try to land on the bright side of the moon. It might not work. It doesn't really, oh, looks like it will work actually. Yeah, cause you can barely see anything at all when you're right up on the dark side of the moon. So right here we might start burning soon. Yeah, we should start burning right now if we, there we go. We've got a very powerful rocket engine here to slow us down a bunch. You want to keep going a little bit though, because this part is still a little bit dark, but shouldn't be too bad. Actually, yeah, I think I'll land here, right above here. Alright. Now we've killed off all of our horizontal speed. Alright, we're going down quickly. Let's use a little bit more fuel, then we can extend our landing gear. What's happening? Oh, there we go, okay. Something weird was happening. Okay, then we can put our, wait, what my engines, oh, there we go. Now we've got a lander, and we can slowly go down to the surface and hopefully not explode like that engine just did. And there we go, perfect landing. That was actually a really good landing. Oh, we're kind of on our side though. That's not very good. Anyways, we've landed and we've done it pretty well. So let's take this guy out on an EVA, which is basically just jumping out of the thing and just walking around. Oh, looks like the guy is having some trouble standing up. We can plant a flag. Nice. And there's a flag. Alright, we've just entered the atmosphere, and look at that. We're heating up quite a bit, and there's our ablator going slowly down, but heat shields in this game are really overpowered, so it doesn't really matter. Heat shields in this game are very overpowered. Like very, very, very overpowered. Let's slow down. We should be slowing down quite a bit now. And let's deploy our parachute. We can jettison our heat shield because, wait, why is it still stuck on us? I said jettison it because it's like kind of useless, but whatever. I guess we can't get it off. Oh, there we go. It's fallen off. We're still falling pretty quickly. Oh, we're falling very quickly. 150 meters per second. But our parachute still hasn't opened yet, so there we go. It just opened. And now we're going 8 meters per second, which is very slow. Now we can time warp forward until when we hit the ocean, and there we go, touchdown. Nice, awesome. Let's see what happens when you go outside. Hey, Jebediah Kerman. He can take off his helmet. He can take off his helmet. He can take a surface sample. Oh. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, stuff like that, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.